Uber drivers, what are the strangest secrets or stories you've heard in your car? Story 1. Overheard a young woman on the phone with her boyfriend, saying she couldn't wait to get home and that the night wasn't fun with her friends. Meanwhile, another guy was kissing her neck and grabbing her legs. Story 2. Two women discussing hooking up with the same guy. Both agreed his penis was too big, hurting them, and oddly concluded he was into men. Story 3. As a passenger, my driver said he'd change his name to 𝗨𝗕𝗏𝗡𝗥, Merlin spelled backward, because he was a wizard. Story 4. Picked up a super affectionate young couple making out in my back seat, saying I love you nonstop. Cute. Dropped them off, headed to my next ride, then heard a phone ringing in the back. It was theirs. Answered it. Guy's wife calling to check on him during his business trip, which he was clearly enjoying with his new girl. Story 5. Drove a guy from a restaurant to his motel, where he was staying while his house was rebuilt post-fire. For 15 minutes he rambled, defending himself unprompted, as if I'd asked, "Hey, did you burn your house for insurance money?" Weird, dude. Story 6. First night driving Uber, picked up a guy at 2 a.m. after a bar crawl, dressed in a purple dinosaur costume, a bit drunk. He spilled his life story, came out to his parents as gay, moved across the country the next day. Story 7. Girl taking her new boyfriend to her office party. Told him everyone thought she was Jewish because she used Jewish holidays as excuses to skip work. Saw instant regret on his face, like, "Oh, I'm dating a lying psychopath." Bad lie to keep up for a career. Story 8. Woman in her 20s explaining to her 4-year-old daughter why dad wasn't coming home. He fled police, jumped into a river in mid-December and froze to death. The girl, too young to grasp it, kept asking why he jumped in cold water. Mom tried explaining he was too tired to swim and sank. Heartbreaking. Story 9. Drove Uber for a bit. Picked up a magician at 2 a.m., city dead quiet. He sat up front, told stories the whole ride. At his apartment, he had me get out, did a trick, turned 4 $100 bills into $5 bills, gave them as a tip. Story 10. Drove Uber at the beach. Picked up 4 drunk middle-aged folks, crammed in my small car. Nearing their gated waterfront neighborhood, one said, "Follow that car." I thought, let's see where this goes. Asked who it was. They didn't know, but had 20 minutes of babysitter time left and wouldn't waste it. Ignored my triple search fee warning. "Car stop!" they yelled. "Go, go." Drove into the night. $100 ride, $20 tip, 5-star review. Worth entertaining reckless drunks. Story 11. Women always talk about their partner's penis size with friends. From what I've heard, under 13 centimeters is too small. Over 20 centimeters is scary. In that range, you're good. Story 12. Drove a guy on a 25 to 30-minute ride. A bit drunk, feeling low. Confided he was in love with his fiancé's best friend. Engaged for a year, wedding in months, together 4 years. Deep emotional anguish. Loved his fiancée but developed feelings for her friend over years. Marrying meant a lifetime near the friend, suppressing feelings. Breaking up meant losing his dream girl. Nice guy, hope he's okay. Story 13. My husband drove a couple who broke up in his back seat. She mocked her boyfriend's ex's bad teeth. He said her teeth were fine, called her overly critical. She asked if he still loved his ex. He paused, said yes. She cried. Confusion over drop-off. She wanted home, he wanted elsewhere. Super awkward for my husband. Story 14. Picked up guys planning to drink at a friend's hotel room, carrying a trash bag of beer cans. Decided to hit a bar instead. Left the bag behind. Told me to keep it as a tip. 3 weeks later, I still have tons of beer. Story 15. Hour-and-a-half ride from Pasadena to Santa Monica. An 85-plus-year-old woman talked about her kids and grandkids, asked about my family. Time flew. My grandma had just passed, so I cherished her warmth. Gave me a goodbye hug. Wonderful person. Don't take grandparents for granted. You will miss them. Story 16. First Uber ride on vacation with my wife. Unfamiliar city. Middle Eastern driver heading downtown past a tourist spot. We got excited. He shared facts. The arch was built in France, gifted in 1844 as friendship. Said it faced the Statue of Liberty exactly. Had a manually operated elevator run by 15 men with pulleys. We knew he was bullshitting for tips, but let him go, it was fun. No clue if he believed it or was trolling. Story 17. Picked up 2 girls and a guy, likely post-dinner, all in the back seat. Thought they were drunk, didn't notice. 5 minutes in, the girls got heated. Guy joined, basically adult film in my rear view. Couldn't focus on driving, especially as they detailed their plans for home. Very mixed feelings after dropping them off. Story 18. Got a ride request around 7 a.m., a block away. Waited 10 minutes at an apartment complex. Didn't know wait rules. Called. Caught a clearly drunk guy. Talked every 5 minutes for 25 minutes. He couldn't grasp I was already there. Finally, a girl in a short dress and heels came out. Thanked me profusely for saving her. Guy kept grabbing her phone when I called, trying to keep her there. She regretted going home with him, spent all night trying to leave. Gladly waited for her escape.